All right, let's jump right in. We're going to build a modern marketing playbook from the ground up. And look, this isn't about getting bogged down in busy work. It's about having a simple, clear strategy for campaigns that actually deliver real, measurable results. So let's get into it. First things first, here's the question every single one of us needs to be asking. Are your campaigns attracting the right audience? It's such a common problem, right? You might be getting plenty of clicks, lots of traffic, but are they the people who are genuinely looking for what you offer? That's the huge difference between just being busy and actually being effective. And that really gets to the heart of the modern agency challenge. How do we move from just churning out work to delivering results our clients can count on again and again? Well, to do that, you absolutely need a playbook that works every single time. So let's crack open that playbook. Play number one, the foundation for everything else, is all about mastering user intent. Seriously, if you get this part right, everything that follows becomes so much easier and more effective. So what exactly is user intent? Put simply, it's the why behind every search. It's the main goal a person has in their head when they type something into Google. Are they trying to learn something, find a specific place, or are they ready to buy something right now? Matching that intent is the secret sauce to attracting an audience that is actively looking for your solutions. Just look at this search query. Every single word here is just packed with intent. How to tells you they need information. Small business tells you exactly who the audience is. So by creating content that directly answers this question, you're not really selling, you're solving a problem. And that is how you build trust from the very first click. And this is exactly why matching that intent is a winning strategy. You build that initial trust, which acts like a magnet for the right kind of people. Then they stick around on your site longer because you're actually giving them value. And that engagement is what naturally guides a person from just searching into becoming a real customer. Okay, so once you've got user intent down, let's move to play number two, dominate your area. For any business that has a physical storefront or serves a specific location, this is absolutely crucial. It's all about making sure you're the first name people see when they search for what you do nearby. The strategy for local dominance really boils down to this powerful three-step process. First, you create dedicated pages on your website for each location you serve. Next, you weave in local keywords that people are actually typing into their phones. And finally, you make sure all your business listings across the web are consistent and optimized. You do these three things together, and you're sending a huge signal to search engines that you are the authority in that area. I mean, think about searches like these. People aren't just browsing for a service. They're looking for it right here, right now. Someone searching for digital marketing services in Sydney is what we call a high-value lead because their intent is super clear, it's local, and it's often pretty urgent. Okay, so we've used search to attract them. Now what? Play number three is all about guiding every single click, especially from social media and email, to make sure every interaction has a clear purpose and leads somewhere meaningful. Let's break this down. Think of social media as your tool for driving immediate action. Its main job is to guide a user to do something specific, like click to visit your site or book a service. Email, on the other hand, is more about nurturing the relationship you already have, keeping that connection strong with your existing audience through helpful updates and content. Here's the most important takeaway. Social media isn't just a broadcasting channel, it's a bridge. Every single post is a chance to lead a user from their social feed directly to your landing page, and ultimately to a specific outcome. The trick is making that journey as smooth as possible with a really clear call to action. So we've talked about attracting and guiding your audience, but how in the world do you know if any of it's actually working? Well, that brings us to our final and maybe most important play, measure everything. Because without data, you're basically just guessing. With it, you can improve constantly. Think about a number like this, a 45% lift in conversions. That kind of result doesn't happen by accident. It's the direct result of paying attention to data. By tracking what's happening and making small, smart adjustments based on what the numbers are telling you, you can create huge improvements. This is how you stop hoping for results and start engineering them. So, what should you be tracking? You can start with these three essentials. Website traffic tells you how many people you're reaching. Your click-through rate, or CTR, tells you if your message is actually connecting with them. And most importantly, lead conversions tell you if you're hitting your actual business goals. Together, these metrics give you a clear, honest picture of how you're performing. And remember, this is not a set-it-and-forget-it kind of deal. Campaigns need to be reviewed all the time, at least monthly.
Looking at the data lets you spot what's working so you can do more of it, and it shows you where you need to tweak your strategy to get better and better results over time. It's a cycle of continuous improvement. So there you have it. We've walked through the entire playbook, from understanding your audience all the way to measuring your success. Let's pull it all together for a quick recap. Here's your whole game plan on one slide. It's simple, right? First, match real user intent with content that actually helps. Second, use local targeting to connect with customers right in your backyard. Third, make sure every click on social and email has a clear purpose. And finally, track everything so you can adjust and improve constantly. That is the core of a winning campaign.
And all of this leaves us with one final question for you to think about. Is your marketing playbook really designed for the way people search and behave today? If not, it might be time for an update. Thanks for tuning in.